All right. Welcome to episode 8 of the Skill Over Legacy podcast, man. Getting closer to that 10th episode. I got the regular gang with me. Introduce yourselves real quick. Do y'all thing.
I am Jay Bridges. You know who I am. I'm that guy. _ Jay Bridges on TikTok. Let's get into it.
I am Jay Bridges.
I am Jay Bridges.
Oh yeah, it's right there. I done made it my display name, so y'all can see it right there. Look at the innovation. The innovation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But it's Cam Major 0109, the one with the best takes at the end of the episode. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyways,
and got Liam at LimShady91.
What's up with y'all? You recording?
100% from the field, Liam. He doesn't miss. You see the form on the jumper? That's crazy. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay.
But all right, let's hop right into it. Let's talk next generation basketball. All players under 25, and we can even dibble and dabble in the college G League scene. Where you guys want to start? Anybody can start.
Let's see.
I mean, why don't we pick 2 players each under 25 that we think is going to get an All-NBA team in the next couple of years?
Great idea. You go first.
Shea.
Mm-hmm.
And Shea and give me DeAndre Ayton.
This man, oh my God, you just always take my stuff. I was literally
all right, I'll go next. Give me. I'm gonna go deep in the young bag. Pause. I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards and Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh yeah, you okay.
He talking about that. He talking about that all rookie team. We're not talking about all NBA team.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Tyrese don't got
I think they're perennial. I think they're stars. Like I think those 2 dudes are stars. Obviously LaMelo, but I didn't want to. I'm not overtime, so I didn't want to say that.
Oh wow.
But
you ready? You want to go Jay Bridges? I know Zay about to like one of these because that's my.
Oh, I got one. I got 2. I got Matter of fact, nah, he won't ever make no. He won't make an NBA team. That kind of sucks.
Oh,
who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about?
John Morant. He won't make no All-NBA team.
Whoa.
He could definitely make an All-NBA team.
He gonna be on the. He gonna be wishing for the 3rd team.
He's not gonna make a what?
He gonna be wishing for the 3rd team. He won't. I don't think he'll ever be 1st or 2nd All-NBA.
I'm not saying that I disagree, but I love that take.
Think about the young point guys that already got a leg up on him.
You don't even have to explain it.
They already got a leg up on him. He's gonna be reaching for the 3rd team, but his buddy Jaren Jackson, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, agreed.
And D-Book, the guy that's forever 19.
He's been 19 for like 8 years.
Yeah.
All right. So one of these, I'm gonna go with the underrated players. So one, he's in college, but Josh Christopher. Oh my God, he's so cold. He's just so cold. He's so cold. And then Cam Reddish. People be talking. People trash about Cam Reddish. Dog. He just got. It's not his fault that he had a weird coach. His coach.
He's not a dog. He just smells like one. He just smells like one. And he looks like one too.
No cap. I'll tell you this right now. If you throw him, yeah, that's crazy. You said he smelled like a dog. That's crazy.
Yeah, because he stinks. He stinks. He's not good.
If you throw Cam Reddish on the Thunder right now, he's like that. I'm telling you.
He'll be better than Dort.
First of all, the Hawks for development, absolutely terrible. If you don't hit the ground running like you're the top 8 player in the league in your position, as soon as you get there, they don't do nothing about it. If the development is doo-doo, it sponges its cheeks.
True.
Just like the Lakers. Nobody goes to develop on the Lakers. Nobody does that. Like, And let's not act like their
look,
coach wasn't just their coach was a scoundrel. He was a scoundrel.
Yeah,
He was terrible.
They all went
He
to
was a
Nola to go develop.
Like, he was a thief.
Bron don't got time to be developing no kids. It's time to
He
win.
definitely just
35.
doesn't.
At 35, it's time to win.
Okay, so now let's do the opposite. What's a young player that you think is gonna get worse from here? Two.
Worse?
Not worse, but they won't elevate as their peers will.
No, I'm gonna say this right now. You guys can't say Zion. I don't want to hear Zion.
Yeah,
that's
dang
right.
it.
No.
Damn.
That was definitely about to be one of them.
I know it was. I know it was.
Damn. I wasn't gonna say it, but it was definitely up here. I'll go. I mean, number one is kind of obvious. Kevin Knox, that boy is bad.
He's garbage.
I mean,
He's
it's
not
already
getting
too
worse.
late
Yeah,
for him.
he's not getting worse. He's
garbage.
already bad.
It's,
Yeah,
it's already too late for him because he's not.
Right.
even
Okay.
playing.
So I'll change mine up.
Yeah, it's already-
John Morant.
Damn it.
I don't know if he gets worse. I don't think he gets too much better from this point on, from right now. I don't think he gets. I think a lot of these people are going to start passing him. LaMelo, Ant, Halliburton, Emmanuel Quigley. I think these people are going to start passing him soon. And my second one, Denny is going to be garbage in the next 2 years. I'm not going to.
Come on.
I'm sorry, he's not going to be
Denny.
like that.
Nah, come
He's going to be
on.
garbage. I don't see anything in him right now. Maybe I'm tripping,
Garbage.
but he's just not going to be a factor in the next couple of years in comparison to his other peers. Like,
Yeah,
he
his draft
fooled.
kind of loaded. I ain't gonna lie. Pause.
Yeah,
His
like
draft class is ridiculous.
unless he gets on his own team and tries to Luka Doncic the league, I really just don't see anybody caring too much about him like that.
Somebody said Markelle Fultz. I'm not feeling that.
I'm
No
not feeling
Markelle
that.
Fultz slander. I'm
I'm
not
not
hearing
feeling
that.
that because after what he did last season, I'm not hearing that.
Yeah,
He
Markelle.
was definitely on his way to being better than Ben Simmons
He was
before he got
playing
hurt.
really, really well at the beginning of this season. Like he was
It's
shooting
true,
like
too.
90% from the line, which is crazy.
If
Yeah.
I exchange Markelle Fultz for Ben Simmons, the Sixers, I'm not even.
Any opportunity.
Any opportunity.
I ain't even about to say it. I ain't even about to say it.
Any shot to slander Simmons, Cam, go shoot it. You catch the bar, you caught the ball.
Hey, Ben Simmons replaced with Markelle Fultz. They don't lose to a bunch of people.
Yeah.
They're not
Not if he's playing like he was in Orlando. They definitely don't lose
to a lot of people.
But okay, Liam, what's up? Who you think gets worse?
I'm gonna say Pascal
Not worse. Let me
Siakam.
not say that. Rephrase. Who will be at the bottom of this class, like in terms of people that are decent now?
I'm gonna say Siakam is one of them.
He's under 25.
That nigga's garbage.
I think so. Is it not?
That nigga's so garbage.
Siakam is garbage.
Bruh.
I don't think he's garbage. I just think he needs to play a significantly smaller role in a team.
He
cannot be your first option.
He's a third option. Not my second option. Not my first. He's my third or fourth. He's not good. He's not good.
He's a great defender, and he's just so inconsistent on offense. I just can't have him be my first option.
Not Spicy P.
No, we're not
When
talking
he gets
about
the ball, I feel uncomfortable.
Me too. Like I just don't like how that looks. Like
Right.
Yeah, probably. He probably like 8. Siakam's never been good.
Maybe I feel uncomfortable because when they pass him the ball, they say Spicy P on the perimeter, and I just say,
Hold up. He's 26. I got to take that one back.
I'm about to say, there's no way Siakam's under 25.
All
I
right,
wouldn't be
so
surprised.
one of them I'll do is a different guy on the Pelicans, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Really?
Really?
I don't think he's gonna get worse. I just think this is just the player he is. Like he's just a guy who comes off the bench and can give you like 15.
Okay.
That's
There's
great.
nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of class, he's definitely going to be like towards the bottom.
Yeah, definitely. And another guy, Obi Toppin.
Oh,
See that I agree
was
with
saying that when
I
he
agree
got
with that.
drafted.
I
You
agree with
all watched the draft, and I was like, yeah, Obi Toppin's not going to be that good.
I want Obi to be good, but I just don't see it happening. Like I don't see him developing enough of like a diverse offensive game, and I don't think he's really much of a defender.
No,
I mean, he's
not
obviously a pretty good athlete, but like,
Give me real Aaron Gordon vibes.
yeah.
Oh,
One thing
no.
he's not finna do is play defense. He's not playing.
yeah. And with the current situation on the Knicks, like this is the best the Knicks have been in since Carmelo was there. They are going to re-sign Julius Randle. They are not going to let him go. And that's
not.
that's Obi's position. He's never going to get a shot there, really. He's never going to get the minutes that they thought he was going to get when they drafted him. I just don't think he's going to get much better.
So basically, if Julius Randle get hurt, knowing how Tib go, Obi gonna have a Obi sanity.
Obi, not Obi
No.
Sanity.
Oh,
Not his last name wouldn't work with that at
you
all.
was finna
but
say something
I
crazy.
was about to say something crazy, and I forgot his last name for a second. But
I'll go.
You was about to say something crazy.
Yeah. I think OG made a good point. Kobe White ain't getting that much better.
Yeah, Kobe White. Kobe White's not getting that much better.
He like a lot of the young point guards in the league right now can be point guards on a championship team, and you can be a better Derek Fisher, but you still Derek Fisher. So,
right.
let me think.
Kobe was a good answer.
How old is Mikal Bridges?
You think he gets worse?
I don't think he gets worse, but he already has a role. How much they're gonna get signed, whatever team he ends up on, because he's gonna get paid big money whether he resigns or goes somewhere else. He's defined.
24. He counts.
He's defined in his role, which is great.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an amazing player, but he's just not gonna get any better. He's gonna let me say this. He won't be on the bottom of like the young guy class, but people are just gonna pass him. Like people in college are just going to pass him because he's so defined in a role that works perfectly for every team. So he's going to be paid well for the rest of his career and probably just get a ring somewhere. But people are just going to be better than him.
Yeah, he's gonna fall into that Robert Covington, Trevor Ariza fold where everybody needs you to do the job that you do. Like, but
No,
you're
not
never
exactly,
gonna be
just
any
because
more than that job.
he's 8 million times better than both of them. Let's just make that clear.
Well, I mean, it's still a role. I could have just said Klay Thompson. It's still a very much the same role.
I mean, he's better than him too. So
that's crazy. That's ridiculous. I will never agree with that. That's ridiculous.
What do you mean Mikal Bridges is better than Klay Thompson? What do you mean?
No.
him too.
Hell no.
Nah,
He's not.
I
Klay
get,
Thompson
and for let's peep this. And for a team, I could pay him $10 million less.
That
just
doesn't
doesn't make what you said true, though.
I can pay Kyrie $10 million less than LeBron, but who's better?
That's not even the same thing.
Wait, what?
That's not even the same.
What? LeBron is better than Kyrie. I think you said that wrong.
No, he said that right. He
said that right.
I definitely just said that right.
He said it right.
Oh,
saying just because Kyrie.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
No.
not the same thing because that's just like.
Or I could pay. All right, how about this? I could pay Chris Paul $10 million less, but we just know who's better. But they do the same
Between
thing.
him and who?
LeBron.
That's the goal. You can't compare someone to the GOAT and be like, well,
Stop it.
Listen, Klay Thompson is
Klay Thompson
better.
ain't no GOAT.
If Mikal Bridges and
Klay
Klay Thompson are both 3-and-D players, Klay Thompson is better than him.
Better.
Like, that's fine. Like,
Nah,
that's okay. Unless Mikal Bridges becomes more than a 3-and-D player, then there's nothing to talk about. Like
better.
Klay is the best 3-and-D player ever.
Defender. He put the ball on the floor better. He's better off the dribble. I mean, Klay Thompson also shoots the 3 better, but that's it.
I'm sorry. I'm taking
That's it.
you.
That's literally it. That's it.
You're a 3-and-D player. So you taking it off the dribble is cool and all, but you ain't doing that 30 times a game. What you're doing 30 times a game is shooting that rock when I pass it. And Klay is gonna knock that down. You've never seen a shot go up.
And Klay is the better defender.
I mean, that's fine. but he's still not a better 3-and-D
You said
player.
3-and-D. You can't say well he got
Their
this.
gap defensively is like this. Their gap
but-
defensively is this. Their gap shooting wise, I can't even reach.
Better on the offense on the 3 side.
I'm gonna be on the roof. Like, stop.
And
He's
he
not
better
better. That's
offensively
okay.
in general. I mean, we can go. We can go for
Again,
help. We can go for help.
is he a 3-and-D player or is he not?
No, I'm saying he is, but he's still better.
He can't be.
You gonna take the 3-and-D player that can do? Okay, so
No.
wait,
Exactly.
No.
No. Let me finish. What you're saying is that
I can't believe we're really debating this.
No, what you're saying is that since he is a more, I guess, true 3-and-D player, and he doesn't do much outside of that, he's just a better player.
No, he's just a better 3-and-D player.
Oh, okay. Now
But that's both what they are. Michael can
can
be better at basketball than him.
Okay,
but
then that's what I was
who
saying.
cares?
I said he was better than him.
He's never going to be able to put that on full display anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Like, boy, you are never going to ask Michael to run any offense of any kind. He's not ever.
You're right. I just said you're right, my guy. Now
I can't believe you even uttered that on here. And I'm not a Klay Thompson. Like, you know, I'm big on saying Klay Thompson. People say he's better than James Harden, and I'm cool on all of that stuff. But we're just not gonna throw him down there with Mikal Bridges. That's bad.
Down there, wow, that was crazy.
He's down there. Like, come on now.
That's crazy.
I love Mikal though. He's like that. He doesn't seem to miss all the time. But all right, let's talk Cade and let's talk these top 3 to 5 college players. Shout out to my boy Raptor. I'm gonna start out with a hot take. I think Jalen Suggs is better than Cade NBA wise.
Yes, sir.
I think Luka Garza is a top 2 pick.
Shout out to Flight, but be quiet.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Yeah,
not drop on Bender.
Yeah, Luka Garza stinks. He stinks.
That guy is Yakapodal. He's doo-doo, dude. Like, he's not good. But,
wait, Jalen Suggs is in college, right?
Yeah.
Where's Cade?
Wait, because he said more NBA ready, so I thought dude was in the G League. I was like, wait, he's just not in the G League.
No.
Yeah,
no.
he's not.
I just think Jalen Suggs and the way he plays the game, a lot of teams are going to be able to use a point guard like that more than they're going to be able to use a point guard like Cade. And I will say, Cade is athletic, but he's not as athletic as people want him to be. Him and Jason Tatum, not too far off athletically, but he doesn't score like Jason Tatum does. He can score, though, but I don't think he has the scoring ability that garners him kind of not being the athlete that people want him to be. But Jalen Suggs is all of those things. Being an uber athlete in the league is you're always at least 5 steps ahead of somebody if you also have some sort of skill, right? Like, so I think NBA wise, I think he's gonna hit the ground running a little faster depending on what team he gets on. You know what I'm saying?
Personally, I feel like there's 3 players that are currently more NBA ready than Cade.
So I think it's Evan Mobley, Jalen Green, and Suggs.
Oh, then you gotta add Jonathan Kuminga in there, so that's 4.
Oh yeah, and Kuminga, so that's 4.
More NBA ready. Cade might be better than them. I don't know. It depends on what team Cade goes to. But yeah, it definitely depends because not a lot of people need Cade right now.
Cade to the Bulls?
That would be a perfect place for him.
That's a perfect fit for him.
Perfect. Cade, I mean, hey, y'all get rid of Lonzo, you ship him somewhere, y'all try to figure out how to get that young fella somehow through something. I don't know how you gonna get him, but figuring it out would be beneficial.
I really love Cade's fit in Oklahoma City. I think him and Shea as like a combo guard. I think it just seems to me like
you just have to put Shea back to the 2 then, like what you did last season.
I think it's redundant a little bit.
I think it's probably. I mean, I think they're kind of. I think Cade's best version of himself is pretty similar to Shea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
I think
if you
Jalen
have
Green
2
might be
guys
better.
like that, like those 2 great ball handlers that both can play off ball. It just gives you so many options to keep the defense guessing, like at all times.
I think that works if you put SGA back at the 2 like last season, but that's it.
Yeah,
I personally,
I kind of like SGA at the 1, though. I like that.
I like SGA at the 1.
I think
like
you
him
put
as a
Jalen
player.
Green, you put a pure bucket. Like he ain't gonna be on the ball like that, but when he get it, it's bucket time. I'm trying to score because that's what he's been doing in the G League. He's not passing nothing. He's not the point guard. Hey, I get this ball, aggressive. I think for quicker success, Jalen Green for OKC would be like a better fit. But if you develop Cade, the sky's the limit for Cade. I will say I think Cade has a higher ceiling than Jalen Green, but I think Jalen Green's the safer pick here, in my opinion. I think he's safe. He's got the experience. He's an uber athlete. He's a bucket, like he can score, and he's clearly getting prepared for the NBA while Cade isn't, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. I think this draft class is going to be either. I don't think there's any middle. I think it's either going to be really good or none of these people are going to pan out how we think. I don't think there's going to be like a middle ground where it wasn't that bad. I think this has the potential to be either one, like a top 10 draft class or one of the worst. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing will ever be worse than the 2000 draft class. Nothing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That draft class was terrible, boy. Wasn't their best player Kenyon Martin?
Just Jamal Crawford.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Like that's just not good.
Yeah. I think.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Josh Christopher. I think you just need a bucket next to Shea. I feel like Jonathan Kuminga. He's a good playmaker, so he can keep the people. Well, he can keep the defense guessing, and then I just want to see him go score because I feel like he can go get a bucket. Because I used to watch him a lot in high school, and he was just going to get a bucket. Playmaking, he was just doing everything out there. But yeah, I would like to see him in a scoring role, and obviously Jalen Green.
Yeah, I think Cade has to get on it. I think Cade has to be the best bet for Cade is to be in a LaMelo situation.
Yeah,
that's how you get the most out of him as fast as possible. Let him seem in control of the offense when he's on the floor. Like don't let him be second to anyone when it comes to running the offense, because that's how you maximize Cade. Like real quick, I don't want to see him like standing still and somebody else running the offense while he's part of the offense that's being ran. Like I want to see him, even if he's not starting, I want to see him bringing up the ball almost every possession. What?
Somebody on the line said, "Daddy Cameron, maybe dog, you want?"
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, you're wrong, big dog.
I thought I said something, boy. You made my heart stop. I said, did I say something? But
Man,
I think Cade needs a. You know what? It wouldn't be a bad spot for Cade. It might be a bad spot. I don't know.
Where?
It would be a bad spot unless the Spurs get rid of DeRozan. I think putting him in that offense for him wouldn't be that bad. Put DeJounte at the 2 because I think he can play the 2. Let him run a little bit of like point forward kind of like DeMar DeRozan.
Could put him on the Nuggets.
They literally have everybody.
The thing is like all those teams drafting at the top end are like seriously terrible this year. So like you've got like the Magic, the Rockets, the Cavs will be up there.
The Pistons,
and even
God bless the man that gets drafted to that team. Bless them.
There's just all those teams drafting at the top end will
the Magic too. God damn.
The Magic are
going to what? The Magic probably wouldn't be a bad spot because at least the Magic have some sort of coaching stability where they can at least make an 8th seed.
There's this roster. No chance they make it with this roster.
No, I'm saying not right now. I'm just saying when you get there and they build around you, at least they have some competence. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the Pistons have zero competence. They're just at this point, they're never going to be good. I don't see how they get there. But at least the Magic can at least build something to get you somewhere close to a playoff. Like they're not going to be the worst team in the East all the time. Like if you go there and you're the best player and they build around you, they're at least competent when they do it. I just don't know what the Pistons do. I don't understand what they do. Like
I don't know what, bro. And fucking with Jeremy Grant, who don't pass the ball, bro. Like, get off the rock.
I just don't get the point
bro.
of signing him. I don't understand that. Like
That's what makes me, bro. Pass the damn ball. Pass the rock.
Oh shit! The Raptors have a top 10 pick this year, at the moment.
the Raptors are a really good development team. I wouldn't mind seeing Jalen Green fall to the Raptors.
Green to the Raptors.
I would not.
Right now, Jalen Green is projected to go fourth. And
who's four?
Jalen Green.
No, I mean like who's the fourth?
Oh, the Magic.
Team? Oh, actually, I'm not mad at that because you know who always gonna get the ball.
Him and Markel.
No, him, Markel, and
That's it.
No, you're lying. You're lying. What's his name?
Oh, Cole
Anthony. I was saying he was lying.
I mean, Cole Anthony is off the bench with Markel, unless they played both of those 6'2" guys at the 1 and the 2. Hello?
Yeah, he definitely froze.
Oh yeah, he froze.
Oh my.
Well, we could just jump to the next topic. What was the next topic?
Everybody just
froze. You're
for me for a
good.
Oh boy, you froze for us. You got the
Okay.
Yeah, you froze.
Okay. Am I back now? Am I back now? Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, let's go to the next topic real quick.
Right now. What's up, though?
What's wrong with the Celtics?
They're probably
Kemba Walker gets the ball once every 7 possessions. That's what's wrong.
AJ Bridges, you talk to them. You talk to them about that.
If
Because
Kemba,
that's not fair.
Kemba goes 20-6, they don't lose to a lot of people.
Nope. But he can't go 20-6 getting like he shoots one time, he doesn't get the ball for the next 8 possessions, then he shoots again. He can't get 20 like that.
Yeah, they're giving him that Paul George treatment that they gave him at the Clippers.
Yeah.
Like just give Kemba the ball, bro.
He's like people are forgotten how good Kemba is with the ball. If he gets the ball on the perimeter with a pick, it's just going to be 2 points, especially against a lot of these sorry teams in the East.
Especially when you got Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
And then he can just cook any point guard on the perimeter.
Yeah, he
because he's just
definitely
that good. So
it's crazy how Celtics fans would be like, Kemba's not a good enough playmaker, and then say, "Don't give him the ball." How do if you don't give him the ball?
Right, that's ridiculous. Fire Brad Stevens.
Yep.
Fire him. He's obviously not a good enough coach to coach the stars that he has.
Who does Dwayne?
I don't know who you're gonna hire. Fire him.
Where's
I don't know.
Who's that, Cam?
Dwayne Casey. Is that his name?
He's coaching the Pistons.
Yeah, he's coaching.
He's coaching that garbage squad, but I'm not gonna blame him for that.
I don't blame him.
Dwayne Casey's still a great.
Yeah.
Who's a good coach?
There's assistant coaches out there. There's coaches out there, man. Brad Stevens just can't. He obviously can't step up to the plate. He makes no adjustments, and you can't not make adjustments. You in the playoffs. That's just not something you're.
I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, but the Celtics have a team like nobody else really. Outside their closest comparison would be the Clippers. The closest comparison would be the Clippers.
And you see the two opposites. They're inconsistent, but they're still well coached.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
The Celtics are definitely more consistent than the.
Hold up, I just got to bring this up because that reminded me. Just talking about Brad Stevens reminded me of this poll that got put up on Twitter like 3 years ago. It was Nate Silver who started 538, like that, like journal. And it was, if you were starting an NBA team and wanted to maximize your chance of winning a championship over the next 5 seasons, would you rather have A, Giannis, or B, Brad Stevens?
Oh, wow.
The voting was 53.9% said Giannis, and 46.1 said Brad Stevens.
Hey, and you know what's tough about that? Neither of them done been nowhere.
Neither of them.
Neither of them going
That's
nowhere.
tough.
But you can't possibly say you would rather have
I'm
a
just not
coach
picking
than
the
Giannis.
Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Brad
He
Stevens.
can't go out there and play NBA basketball.
Right at the end of the day, he's not putting the ball in their basket, so I'm not choosing him. That's stupid.
Wait.
Yeah, he can't go out there and get 30 and 10 no matter how bad he wants to. They're still just going to the Eastern Conference Finals or the second round, never go to the finals. But at least somebody can actually play basketball.
But yeah, that's ridiculous. I think they got to fire him to start. Really, I personally think that solves a lot. Like, because I was saying this last season in the playoffs, it's like Brad Stevens doesn't know how to run this team. Last season, there should have been no reason why we constantly saw they had like Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum,
Jaylen Brown and Gordon Hayward.
And Gordon Hayward. Kemba was on that team, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
There was no reason for them all to be on the court at the same time.
Yeah.
Like before the fourth quarter, there was no reason for that. Like, I don't know who you have to put in check and who's going to be upset, but somebody's got to be the sixth man of that team. I thought it should have been Gordon Hayward, because why not? He can score. He can go out there and play make. He can keep the bench above water, but he wasn't doing that. He was just putting everybody in at the same time and expecting every single player to get 20 for 7 games.
Yeah, I can like
That's just not. That just doesn't make any sense. Like, you gotta use your star power to an advantage. You're not putting Gordon Hayward on the bench because he's garbage or because he's not as good as Marcus Smart, but make a coaching decision.
Yeah, he can come off the bench and still get 30 minutes.
And still get 30 minutes. And he literally won't miss any time. Like, he would come off the bench, but he would he would be in with the starters when he came off the bench, like the whole time. And I'm just like, I just don't see the point of that.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. That would have helped their scoring, and maybe they could have, with Bam killing Daniel Theis, maybe they could have counteracted that with some bench offense. Like,
and that's another thing, though, is they just still don't have a defensive center. Like,
they
picked Mr. 0-10 last night, I guess. But
chill.
It is what it is.
Evan Fournier is wearing 94 again. What the hell's up with that? How are they letting us wear number 94?
Like the number 94?
Yeah, that's his number on the back of his jersey. Is number 94. It looks like he just got called from the G League yesterday, and they just grabbed the jersey they could find.
Right. Like, so he's just a defensive lineman out there. That's a terrible number choice.
Evan Fournier, he went over 10 last night. He just acclimating to the racism. So just give him some time.
Oh my gosh.
Just give some time.
I just can't put that in the video. That's crazy.
What?
Yeah. So what do you think the Celtics would need player-wise to compete with the Brooklyn Nets and the Sixers? Because I think they compete with the Sixers as long as Ben is there. But let's say the Brooklyn Nets.
Miles Turner.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Hey, man. You know, you want to hear something crazy? I'm not going to say who said this, but it was a TikToker. He said, and I quote, "We don't want Miles Turner because he's not that much better than Daniel Theis."
That's ridiculous.
Don't know why That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Why did you lie? What did you get out of lying?
I couldn't believe it.
Who said that?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember the dude's name, but we definitely share a group chat. He definitely said it, and I couldn't believe it. I was like,
Liam, you know who said it.
No, it's definitely not who you. I promise. Like, really? I said it. JJ didn't say it.
Okay.
Was it
like JJ Basketball Alert? They didn't say it.
Really? It wasn't neither of them.
No.
Wow.
Like I was like,
somebody really told you with a straight face.
I promise. And I was so confused. I'm like, are we talking about the same person?
The fans don't even know what to do with their own team. He can't be a fan. He can't be a fan.
Yeah,
A
that's
Celtics
ridiculous.
fan.
I can't believe.
I was like, I know I'm not tripping because when I was like, are we talking about the same Turner here? Like, do you not know who? Do you not know who he is? I was just like,
decoy candidates.
He's averaging, but he was averaging 5 blocks for so long.
Bam is not giving him 30 for 7 games in a row.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He didn't even do it when they played. I mean, he definitely dunked the bonus, but
I don't know if there's like a single player in the league that's like that fits another team's needs more than Miles Turner's fits the Celtics needs.
Bro, like be like Rudy Gobert for the Jazz, but better.
You know how like puzzle pieces fit perfectly?
He's the perfect piece for them. Like,
but imagine if that perfect puzzle piece was 103,000 feet tall. Like he's literally just the perfect possible piece ever. Like you can't miss it. Like how did you miss this? Like,
yeah,
how? Like it's literally in your face. Like, and you were just like, nah, no, like, nope. Evan Fournier, yeah.
If you were talking about trading Marcus Smart, the only person I'm trading Marcus Smart for is Miles Turner. That's the only person I'm trading him for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dang, you couldn't even get. Dang, you ain't even try to go get what's his name from the Hawks when he said he ain't when the drama was brewing. You ain't even try to get dog. Like we didn't hear no rumors or nothing. Like y'all are. Hey, Danny Ainge, you might have lost a little bit of that. You feel me? That guru you got, you may have lost it because this is not making sense to me.
Hold up. I gotta say something about that. Danny Ainge has never had that.
Oh
as a GM.
my!
No, hold on. Hear me out on this because Danny Ainge as a GM, he made the Kyrie trade. That was obviously a good trade for the Celtics at the time. He traded Isaiah Thomas with a bad hip, Jay Crowder, and a pick that turned into Colin Sexton, I think. So Colin Sexton, Isaiah Thomas, and Jay Crowder for Kyrie. That everybody does that deal 10 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, nothing he has done has panned out. He's drafted really poorly in the middle of the first round. He drafted Semi Olynyk in the first round.
That dude's garbage.
He drafted Kelly Olynyk ahead of Giannis.
Oh,
that happened. Oh, that did happen. Oh, that happened.
What else has he done? I mean, that's the thing. He hasn't done anything. He talks about all these every time there's a trade deadline. All we hear about the next day is how close the Celtics were to making trades without actually making trades. He's not that good. I don't know why he's got this rep as being this great GM. He signed Tristan Thompson to a 2-year, $10 million deal.
Which was stupid.
He's not a bad GM, but he's not this wizard that he gets made out to be. I don't understand it.
So who's the best GM in the NBA?
Sam Presti, the Thunder GM.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
If it's not him, it's got to be the Lakers GM has to be somewhere.
Pelinka's up there. I'd say
Pelinka's a magician, is what he is.
The Warriors GM is up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pelinka was a drug dealer in his past life. I just know he was.
I just know. There's no way you get 2 6-man in a year candidates in one summer. Yeah, that
right.
Wild game with LeBron and AD, that just doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Nobody else pulls that off but Dog. Like nobody else pulls that off.
You had to be.
Danny Ainge is not in that upper group. He's just not.
Dang, he's not in the upper group.
Well, no, because I think you add Masai Ujiri.
Who even is that?
It's the Raptors GM.
Oh yeah.
So I think you go Sam Presti, Pelinka. I don't know the Warriors GM's name, and Ujiri, and that's it. That's the top group of GMs.
Yeah, he's definitely not better than he's just not better than any of those guys.
I could agree with that. Ooh, back to the young dude topic per se. What's up with people calling James Wiseman garbage? I'm kind of sick of it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just ridiculous.
Has he even had enough time in game every night to even be called garbage? Like,
he's had enough time. He's had plenty enough time to be called good.
right, but not enough time to be called garbage. Garbage. Just because the Warriors have no use for LaMelo and LaMelo's doing better on a team that needed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, James Wiseman, they're literally calling James Wiseman he's the worst second overall pick of all time, apparently.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist got drafted second, so I never want to hear that again.
Oh my God.
Second, what's Darko?
He got drafted before Carmelo Anthony.
Darko went second. Okay. Anyways, but James
imagine and think about this. Imagine Carmelo with Chauncey Billups. Prime Billups. Mm-hmm. Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, Ben Wallace. He would have won a championship before. He would have won a championship before LeBron if he would have got on that team.
That's just a fact.
Like, and he should have won Rookie of the Year, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Let's talk about James Wiseman for a second.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
If you
don't like this,
he is everything a 2021 center should be.
Absolutely.
He's the farthest thing from prime Dwight Howard I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He shoots the ball in the corners wide open. He'll shoot it. He has face-up game. He has post-game. He runs the forward. He protects the rim. There's just nothing else we need for him to do. Yeah. But he has to play more than 12 minutes. Warriors.
Yeah, for real. I'm going to be honest. At this point, James Wiseman at your center, in terms of the team that the Warriors is now and how much Stephen Curry has to do in comparison to others, they need more production from their center, and I just think he gives them that. Like, past, you've never needed too much production from your center. We have Clay, Steph, and how much they create, and how many easy opportunities they create. You don't need that much production from your center, which is why they were cool with Andrew Bogut and all that kind of stuff. But now you need a little bit. Give Steph a valuable pick and roll, pick and pop option offensively. You get what I'm saying? I just don't see why they're
drafted number one before Chris Paul. Speaking of Bogut.
Yeah, he definitely did. I mean, that's not that's really bad, but at least Bogut was serviceable for a very long time. You know what I'm saying?
No, he was never.
We just don't know where the dude who got picked over Carmelo even is right now. Like, we just don't know where Darko Milicic is. Like, he's dookie, but I agree.
We got like 15 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
So if you go into either refs or whatever you guys want to talk about,
we'll do refs real quick. Are the refs really that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're. I think if you would have said this a couple of months ago, I would have gave them the benefit of the doubt. But after that Dwight Howard ejection, that just was I just didn't understand that. Yeah. And that call where it was a foul, the call that came 10 seconds too late.
Yeah, the John Morant against the Nuggets. The ref literally said, and then said, "Foul." Later. That was so severely overlooked. Like, even from the fans, I was just like, did no one realize that? Hey, that just looked like cheating to me. You just cheated.
Yeah, that definitely just looked like cheating. Like, it definitely just like cheating.
Yeah.
Like, that is clear cut. Like,
it was like he was cheating, but he forgot that he was getting the $20. So he was like, "Oh shit!" And then he caught the foul.
Yeah, that's bad. What you think, Liam? You think the refs are getting that bad?
I think the refs have been pretty bad this year, but I still think overall the NBA has maybe the best officiating in pro sports. I think they've been bad this season. I think the refs got a little too sensitive sometimes and make decisions based on just stuff that they shouldn't be making decisions about. They get upset that Boogie or whoever says something to him a couple plays ago and they tee him up. I would rather the refs just be professional and call fouls that are fouls and not really let themselves or their own emotions impact the game. But I still think like overall as like a group, they do a pretty good job.
Yeah, you ain't gonna talk to me crazy as a ref, like crazy. Like you're not gonna like talk about me. But if I call something that you don't like and you be like mad about the foul and be like, get the call right, do your job, I'm just gonna ignore all of that, because I'm doing my job. Like for the rest of the night, you know what I'm saying? So
until you're on like that boogie level of like, bro, like just shut the hell up, then I'm just not gonna call attack.
Boogie definitely has to be quiet.
He just doesn't shut the. Not gonna say the word, but he just doesn't shut up.
Yeah, like he will definitely scream about a foul, and it's 2-7 in the first. Like, okay,
he'll scream.
That's just you don't need to do that.
It'll be the fourth quarter, and he'll scream about a foul that happened at the tip. Pause.
Bro, I look like somebody was behind you, Jay Bridges. Boy, almost.
Hey, Tim, what's good with you?
No, like it looked like there was like someone like looking like. I was like, wow, what?
You got him scared now.
Right.
You bugging this dog.
All right, so the refs ain't being that bad. We could take like 2 or 3 questions from the live if you're still on it. Are you still on the live or you got off?
Somebody else on live right now, isn't it? That's you, Jay Bridges?
Huh.
Oh, I just said I'm on. All right, hold up. Let me get back on.
Yeah, we can take like 1 or 2 questions.
Check some of the comments and in the DMs.
Yeah, we'll check the comments, and then we'll do our hot takes. That'll give us a couple seconds to think about our hot takes, because I don't know if I have a couple, but I don't know which one I want to go with. But I have a couple. But how about we keep it, since we've been talking about next generation? Let's keep it like next generation.
What about that lineup thing?
Hot takes?
Yeah, hot takes. We'll keep it next generation on the hot takes. Oh yeah, we can do our lineups. So shout out. Hold on. Let me shout my boy out first.
Yeah.
Shout out to. Let me. Wait, where is it? Okay, boom. Shout out to my boy Denzel Wayne 23 on Instagram. Shout out to you. He came up.
Denzel Washington.
He came up with he asked us to do. He wants us to build a team. You can have 2 young stars max. He said one. I'm gonna add one more. You can have 2 stars under 25 max, and then you could have any other 3 people that could be older than 25, but they cannot be star players in the league to build a starting 5. I'll go first. My 2 young stars, I'm gonna go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And I'm going to go for my second star. I'm going to go Zach LaVine for my 2 stars, because I think Zach LaVine is 25. So he made the cut. So that's the 1 and 2 for my 3. Give me Mikal for my 3. My 4. Give me for my 4. I was going to say Bam, but he's a star. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go with the young dude. Well, no, because he's not really a 4. For my 5, give me the dude who got 20 and 20 on the Thunder. Moses Brown for my 5. And for my 4...
are all these guys supposed to be young?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just... No, they don't have to be. I'm just choosing young.
Oh.
You know what? For my 4, give me Christian Wood. Since y'all don't think he's a star, I get to pick him.
Okay.
I think that's a good squad.
Give me Trae Young at the 1. Is Triple J a star?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, he's gonna be at my 4. At the can I do this because he's not in the NBA?
Hey, what you gonna say?
Yeah, go for it.
You need Jalen Green at the 3. Give me Hold on. I like this. I mean, Marcus Smart at the 2. And DeAndre Ayton at the 5.
I like that. I like that team. Unique team. You covered all your bases there. My team don't bring a lot of defense, and that's okay. But Liam, you got your team ready? Or you thinking?
I think I can get a team out. All right. My 2 stars, I'm going LaMelo Ball and Karl Anthony Towns.
I forgot about Cade.
My 3, I'm going with OG Anunoby.
Okay.
4, give me. This is a weird one, but
you know who you can't take. Apparently, he's a star now.
I'm not taking him. At the 4, I'm going to go with. I just think it would make sense. Robert Covington, just 3 and D, and then as my 2, just because it would be super fun. Give me Lonzo. Go LaMelo, Lonzo, OG, Robert Covington, Cat.
I like that. Cam, what you got?
At the 1, give me D'Lo. At the 2, give me y'all consider Chris Middleton a star? Is he a star?
Is he a young?
I mean, nah. I thought we didn't have to go young.
No, you have to have 2 young stars. 2 young stars.
Oh well, then I guess I'll take Chris Middleton at the 3. Brandon Clark at the 4. Give me Brandon Clark at the 4. Who's another good center? Give me Bam's. Nah, I wouldn't run him at the center. All right, so at my 2, I had D'Lo at the 1, Chris Middleton at the 3. At the 2, give me
Devin Booker.
Oh yeah.
You can take D Mitch too.
Nah.
I don't think you have a second star right now. So you're still short of star.
You could go Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to take Luka though. Not because he's not good enough or anything. That's the next LeBron, but so D'Lo at the 1, D-Book at the 2, Chris Middleton at the 3, Brandon Clark at the 4. And who's gonna be my 5?
I love that Brandon Clark pick. I really like that.
My 5. Trying to think. A good 5.
Rashawn Holmes.
Oh boy. He's a good pick. Trying to think. Who took Miles Turner? Did somebody take Miles Turner?
Nobody.
No.
Then Miles Turner.
I wouldn't consider Miles Turner a star. That's a good team. I ain't gonna lie. Cam probably has the best team. I think Jay Bridges is second. I think I'm last for my team. I just went really young. I think I'm last personally. I don't think I have a good team. But
down at the 5. You're gonna get cooked.
Shout out to TikTok. I'm gonna clip all of our starting 5, and you guys can decide who's better. And then we can start our hot takes now.
I feel like my team I just took is all clamps.
Wait, is John
Lonzo, OG, and Robert Covington?
It's a lot of defense.
Instead of Brandon Clark, give me John Collins.
Ooh, okay. I kind of like the Brandon Clark pick better, but that's not bad either. But all right, we could explain our hot takes now. I forgot mine. I said Christian Wood would be better than Giannis in a couple of years. I mean, he's just better at basketball. I don't think there's really too much that goes into that. Like, Christian Wood is just better at the game of basketball than Giannis. Like, he's little Anthony Davis, and that's okay.
And already attracting way more attention. And for people to talk about rim gravity, one, it just doesn't exist. If I put TJ McConnell in the restricted area, 3 people are going to come as well. So please just don't.
I don't know what
literally triggers me. Oh my God, I hate the way that shit sounds.
Rim gravity, that doesn't make any sense. I guess Shaq had a whole lot of that apparently.
Yeah. I guess Kyrie got the best in the league.
That's just ridiculous. But Jay Bridges, what was your hot take again? Explain that.
Oh, I can comparing SGA to Ben Simmons. Hey, big dog. Hey, big dog.
I just think that's self-explanatory.
Yeah, I think that one should be self-explanatory.
All right, listen, let's break it down. All right. I think we need to get Ben Simmons a time machine so we can go back to 1965. But around here in 2021, point guard shoots.
Yeah, that's about it.
And SGA shoots 40% from three. He's elite 3-level scorer, plays above average defense on a team that just isn't that good at all. And we're holding on to Ben Simmons' depoy and saying he's better.
Basically.
And saying elite playmaking when he doesn't create because he just doesn't shoot. You can't create when the center is getting double teamed and triple teamed.
What was that stat that advanced stat? What was it?
Box creation.
Box creation. It's a stat that makes sense, but I just don't care to ever talk about box because it's all an estimation on what you feel like that person created. It's all an estimation. Like it can never be 100% quantified. So I just don't understand that at all.
Like Curry getting the ball literally creates like 6 shots.
That's infinite box creation.
Yeah, like
as soon as LeBron touches the ball, there are so many shots that are just don't use it. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't.
If I break it down, you wouldn't even believe it yourself.
Liam, what was your hot take?
My hot take was if Andrei Kirilenko cared about basketball, he would have been a top 5 defender ever.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? I didn't look into Andrei Kirilenko. Did he just genuinely say I really don't like basketball like that?
Yeah.
So he apparently there was a big group of players in the NBA in the 2000s that was big into World of Warcraft, and AK-47 was the guy. He played World of Warcraft constantly. That big tattoo on his back is a World of Warcraft reference.
Wow.
So he's just a big ass dweeb. Okay.
Yeah. He just happened to be 6'9" with crazy long arms and ridiculous athleticism. Those couple seasons that he was the second option for the Jazz, he was shooting good percentages and he was playing outrageous defense. He was second in blocks.
Yeah, he was a good
as a small forward.
Did he ever play with the Spurs?
No. He was great though.
He was awesome.
So you're telling me he was really on the court thinking about going home to that PC to play World of Warcraft?
I'm telling you, that's what Darren Williams said, that he wishes he cared more about basketball. I'm pretty sure Steve Nash said that he used to play World of Warcraft with him. He said the guy was crazy about it. If he cared about basketball a little bit more, who knows? Wish it's a big what if, but
that's just
it was so
a
good.
Very interesting story.
That makes a lot of sense too, though, because there was a big situation in the early 2000s where World of Warcraft seemed to be taking over people. It was quote unquote ruining people's lives.
Yeah,
it was very addictive at the time. So that would make sense. I would pay to see his PC set up right now. I'd pay money.
Oh my god, it's crazy. I bet.
You say World of Warcraft, I think of what's the thing, Jay Bridges?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends, hit us up.
Hey, Raid Shadow
Facts.
Legends.
Hit us up.
We need to do that. Because Jay Bridges can't wait to say that.
I said, bro, I already got the script ready. I'm ready. That's the sponsor.
Manscaped, I already got a script ready. You got to come up.
Not Manscaped. Hey Liam, you gotta handle the Seat Geek one, my boy. Seat Geek, you know what I'm saying?
I got it.
Hey, but all right, Cam, you already explained your Kyrie hot take briefly on the last episode, so just
this my take was the Ben Simmons one. If Ben Simmons is give Ben Simmons a jump shot. Well, OG was talking about, he was give him the best jump shot ever. That's just not even that. Bro, he does not need a Curry or LeBron level jump shot. He just needs something that all right, a defender has to come up on him. Now this is when he can create, guys. This is when he can create. Now you don't have people building a wall on him, leaving him wide open, going to double team Embiid. And now they have to actually worry about him.
If I was 3-point line and Ben Simmons is what right here, the defender is back there.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
he's
LeBron wasn't even looking at him. And Ben Simmons was after LeBron was just not looking at him. But like,
yeah, it's crazy.
bro, what are you to do to stop him once he brings you out to the 3-point line? You have to guard him. He's better than Giannis because one, he does a damn near everything better than Giannis. It's just that he doesn't want to shoot. That's the only thing. Ben Simmons shot, he leaps and bounds ahead of Giannis because he has the playmaking, which Giannis is not really that good at. He's
very smart too.
Very smart. He's just one of the best defenders I've ever seen with my own eyes. You can call me.
Yeah,
His
he's
defense
like
is
that.
just crazy. You can't be locking up Dame and Trae Young and be like, yeah, he's just crazy on the defensive end. And that's all he needs, bro. If he just came off bro, you could give him a Westbrook jumper, and there's not a lot of people better than him.
Yeah.
Good, bro.
So let's jump into these hot takes. I'm gonna go first on my hot take, and my hot take is shout out to you, Liam, because you made a video about this. Go check out my boy Lim Shady 91 on TikTok. At this point, I just think Fred VanVleet is better than Drew Holiday. All he has to clean up is his efficiency, and he's better. It doesn't help that he's short. Would I take Drew Holiday over Fred VanVleet? Yes. But do I think Fred VanVleet is better than him? Yes. Like, I think it's like this, but I just think Fred VanVleet, they're pretty much even in everything else defensively, in my opinion. Yeah, Fred VanVleet to me is one of those kind of defenders. Hella smart, hella strong. Like,
you think he's the same defender as Drew Holiday? Oh yeah, because
Yes.
you can't get behind.
I don't think he's as good as Drew, but
just
Fred's
answer
defense
me
is
this
crazy.
one question. Answer me this one question. What does Fred VanVleet defensively? What does he do? Or what does Drew Holiday do that he doesn't do?
Guard Kevin Durant.
He's done that. Though. He stripped Kevin Durant. He literally took the ball. I watched Liam Shady's. He literally snatched the ball out of somebody at least 7 inches and at least 30 pounds heheavier than him.
That was
Snatched
Rashawn
the ball.
Holmes. He took the ball from Rashawn Holmes.
Snatched it like he was a little boy. Like he ain't playing. It's only because he's 6'1". It's only because he's 6 feet. If he was 6'4", he could do his best on Kevin Durant if he was 6'4". Like he's just really small.
And I can do my best on Kevin Durant right now. Doesn't matter? No.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Well,
I
his
I
best.
can do my best. That's what you said.
No, but his best is up to par with Drew Holiday. Your best is just nothing.
I don't know about that, dog.
Like, and offensively, I just think he's better. Fred VanVleet. Offensively, I just think he's better.
I don't like this.
And I'm gonna be honest, Drew Holiday, Giannis is kind of ruining this for you because right now we all know what you can do, but you know you ain't really doing too much of it because of what you got going on over there. So that's not your fault. But I just think Fred VanVleet is just a little better at basketball, just a little bit. I think that's not bad. But next hot take, whoever wants to go next.
I never actually talked about him as an actual player. I just say how good he is, how much I like him as a player. You have, in terms of the next great power forwards that are still young, AD, Julius Randle, Christian Wood, and then Jaren Jackson is just gonna be better than all those guys.
Oh, that's ridiculous. He's gonna be better than
not them four. Sorry.
Oh boy.
He's gonna be better. He's gonna be better. He might be better than Christian Wood. That would be close. But
I don't think so.
Behind them is Julius Randle. He's gonna be not Julius Randle, Jaren Jackson. He's gonna be better than Sabonis. Yeah. Jaren Jackson, his best with his style of play, the best version of him is just AD.
Well, I can agree to that a little bit.
So with his style, I mean, Sabonis is great. Don't get me wrong. But Jaren Jackson just has way more room to grow.
I see what you're saying.
I just think he's going to be better than those guys.
Like you said, at his best, he could be better than Sabonis. I don't think that's crazy to think. I wouldn't put my money on it, though.
And then if you count Tobias Harris as a 4, Tobias Harris is great, but with Jaren Jackson's size and what he can do with the ball, there wouldn't be, at some point, there won't be a reason to take Tobias Harris over Jaren Jackson.
Yeah.
That's
Not at the 4 spot, at least.
Yeah.
Not at the 4. But that's not bad. All right, Liam, because we're going to save Mr. Fuego hot takes for last.
All right. This one, I mean, I keep saying, I say it every time, but this one I really, really don't think is a hot take, but I get argued on it every time I say it. Allen Iverson and Ray Allen are both better and greater than Reggie Miller.
Yes.
Yeah, facts.
I get argued on that constantly. And
How was that an argument? What?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. But that's my take, since somehow that's a hot take.
And if I clip this and put it on TikTok, it will be, which I'm going to do. But Ray Allen is just way better at basketball than Reggie has ever been.
They both are.
Yeah, they both are. Both of them.
And then one of them has the MVP and is just one of the best persons to ever play at their height.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm confused.
Reggie Miller is neither of those things. But all right, that's not a hot take to me. But we gonna see how the fans and how the people respond to that one. All right, Cameron, I am just not prepared for what you're about to say. But go ahead.
I don't even have a hot take for real today. I'm trying to.
Oh no, you do.
He said he's saving it for Thursday.
What?
Your hot take
I
for Thursday's episode.
I'm trying to think of what hot take I would have. I'm trying to think of my normal takes.
Yeah, because you definitely, boy, your hot takes. Anything you said in Discord, you could just say.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, I got one that we both agree on that some people in the other Discord absolutely hate.
What? Who is it about?
The next guy that they have at 10 on most of their top 10 list. The next guy, and now he's better than that guy.
Oh, yeah. Liam ain't gonna like this one either.
I'm gonna say that one for Thursday.
Wait, no, say it now. I want to know what it is.
You gotta say it. Liam ain't gonna like it. You gotta say it now.
No, you're definitely not gonna like it.
But you gotta say it.
You gotta say it.
Hey, Keem just not top 10 no more. Get him out your top 10, big dog.
Oh, I won't. I won't get him out of my top 10.
You can get him or Magic outside of your top 10, but as long as it's one of those two people, you can just go ahead and get them boys out.
And I'll double down for the next episode. Get him out the top 10, and Embiid is just better than him, and his ass will pay.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Embiid is definitely, bro. Embiid is better than Hakeem.
Hey, I lightweight agree with that.
If you told me to pick one, I'm just going Embiid. And Embiid might be.
I lightweight agree with that. In terms of better basketball player, I think it's Embiid simply because of the.
Hey, in 2021 and up, in 2021 and up, give me Embiid over any center ever. Just give me Embiid. Give me Embiid over any center ever. Shaq, Hakeem. You can, keep Kareem. Keep Kareem. But
wow.
Keep him. He's yours.
I ain't gonna lie. If Candace Parker keeps schooling Shaq on national television, he's gonna be out of my top 10 soon because that's embarrassing. She's telling you how to switch.
Bro,
like, do you not know how to do that?
Embiid, I'm gonna just say Embiid's just the best center ever, bro. Like he's just he's just too good. Embiid is just that good, bro. Like
he's the best center ever.
Best center ever. He's just the best center ever. Like he's just the best ever.
Over Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes. He's over. Embiid is the best center ever. The best center ever.
Wow. Oh. Wow. Ooh.
All right.
Listen, that brings us to the end of episode 8. Shout out to Skill Over Legacy. Hey, shout out to my people, all the gang. Y'all shout out on Instagram one last time. But first, we got another guest for y'all coming up here soon. We film on Thursday. We have another special guest. So stay tuned, please. Y'all shout out on Instagrams or whatever y'all need to do before we get out of here.
Underscore J Bridges. You see it right there, bottom left, innovator. Well, no, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And s.o.l_j on Instagram, and it's in the description now. We up now. It's in the descriptions.
Yes,
Subscribe
sir.
to
Yes,
YouTube.
sir.
We almost at 300.
Yes, sir. Get us to 300 on the YouTube.
They asked me how old I was. What did I tell them? I'm 300.
The goal is 1,000 by let's say the goal 1,000 by June. 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000 by June
Yeah.
should be
1,000 by June.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Subscribers by June. Yes, sir. Cam Major 0109 on all platforms, and please get us to 1,000 subscribers.
Please.
Please.
At LimShady91. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Twitter, and sub to this YouTube. Let's get it going.
Let's get it going.
All right. And we are Skill Over Legacy, your favorite Hoopers' favorite podcast, and we out of here.
Peace.